Hey YouTube, this is Pat here, doing a gun review for you guys. This is a G&G Gr4 G26, a semi-automatic airsoft rifle. This is the black version, and it comes with the integrated light and laser at the front there. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to go from the back to the front of this gun and talk a little bit about it, and yeah, maybe give you some helpful pointers. So starting with the back, we have this 6 adjustable stock to 6 positions. Goes right back to there. Also, you can lock it in, so it makes the gun really solid when you engage that, which is a really cool feature from G&G. It also has, if I can do this with one hand here, a pop out tube, which you can put your batteries for optics or lights, lasers, anything like that in there. You could even put tools in there, a little rolled up bag of BBs for extra BBs. Yeah, quite a cool feature from the G&G. Moving on, we have this the pistol grip here, which is just kind of like a polymer, but it's got a rough texture. It's just quite lightweight and kind of a bit skinnier to the other models, and yeah, I think it's a really just basic, simple handle to have, and I really approve of it. Up here we have the decompression pin, and this just releases the spring or the mechanism inside of here, which keeps your gun nice and healthy, I guess. It comes with this flip-up sight at the top. It is a SCAR style sight, which is adjustable sideways, up and down, things like that. It's got a skeletonized cocking mechanism at the back. I can't think of the name of it just now, but that's quite cool. It's a bit different, which I quite like. Now, this gun is a pneumatic blowback system, which means that every time you pull the trigger, this here will slide back with every shot that you make. And also in here is the hop-up. Can't show you, the lighting's all wrong. Anyway, the hop-up's located in there, and you just tweak that for your hop-up. Coming down to this, we have the ergonomic magazine style, which is made of plastic, and it is a 300 high cap with the wind. And yeah, it's got 4 finger holes in the front and 1 thumb on the back for a quick release changing, I guess. It's quite a cool design from G&G. I quite like it. It would have been cool to have this in metal or something though, but it's okay. It looks and feels pretty cool anyway. So yeah, moving on to towards the front now, we have the MOE style hand grip. Basically the exact same. They've just sort of squared it a wee bit, and yeah, just sort of changed these wee bits here. These sort of dashed lines. It's just basically their version of the MOE hand grip that they've done. And yeah, it comes apart. You pull this part here forwards, and this slides off, and you can put your battery in there. I won't do that for you guys today because it is quite a bit of hassle with one hand, so I'll just leave it up to other videos. But I will say this, that if you're looking to buy this gun with the light and laser, you're going to need, if you're going with a LiPo, you're going to need a 11.1 20C, what was it, I think it was 900 mAh battery, just because of the length of it. I think it's only 3 cells, so it's only about that big. But you're going to need a really small battery to fit inside of this gun, because what you've got is you've got the laser compartment for the battery, which is here, then you've got the light compartment battery, which is here, so it only leaves you about that much space to put the actual battery. And because G&G put this big unnecessary wiring device, whatever it is, inside of there, it's so thick that you're really limited to just this bottom space here, so the wire will take up most of this, and the battery, you're going to have to snug it in there. But yeah, I mean, I've had no problems with it, but that's because I've had the correct battery size. But yeah, so moving on to the front, we've got these sling mounts here and on the other side. I'll show you. Quite handy. You can have it on either side, which is good feature from G&G. One thing I didn't really like about this gun is that the openness there is kind of, I don't know what they've decided to do with that, but it's kind of, to me, it feels unfinished. Yeah, I just wish they had finished. They might have squared that off or something, or rounded that off, just to make it look a wee bit better. But yeah, it's just my opinion, and I'll show you a wee bit about the light and laser now. So down the bottom here we have this little compartment, which is the light, and every time you fold that out, it automatically turns on. So when it's folded away, it's obviously turned off. So if you want to have the light on the whole time, you're gonna have to have it out. But yeah, I haven't got a battery for it yet. But very cool design, how it all integrates into the handguard. Up the top here we have the laser, and I cannot focus that for you. Anyway, it's the laser is basically built into the pull catch that releases this, and a lot of people have had trouble with this, I've heard, due to it breaking. And on the other side here, to turn it on, there is the red dot, so you just basically turn it around to red dot, turns the light on. So yeah, that's the laser. Fortunately, it doesn't work with this attachment silencer that I've got on here, but yeah. And on the top rail here, the rail goes all the way from the cocking device to the front of the MOE handguard, and built into here is just a cheeky wee flip up sight. And if you can see that, hold on, I'll chuck that one for too. And that's basically your sight pattern. It's a bit clunky up the front, but it's really cool how it's built into the rail. Now, if you want to have any optics on here, or put like a peak box or something, you don't want to have that over the top of that unless you've got like a different kind of flip up front sight. But yeah, it's quite cool how they've done that. They've built it in, which is quite handy. To having the triangle kind of sight up the front here. But yeah, I'm going to tell you a wee bit about the flash hider that I had on here. It was the original. It was quite an ergonomic style, and I went online and I had a look at some different websites and on YouTube and things like that, and I tried to get the flash hider off, and to me I thought it was going to be really difficult. So I prepared for the worst, and I had my hot water out, and the alcohol and the mess and everything like that ready to pour on it, so I could actually get this thing off. But actually under it, like on this one here, it's got this wee hole, and inside the hole is a screw that is an Allen key screw. And what I did was I basically just screwed that out of there, and it just came off easy breezy. It was really good. I was really happy with the way it came off. There was no damage to the flash hider, no damage to the threading inside. So yeah, I've put this G&G suppressor on here. That's a flash hider suppressor. So you just flip, there's like a little latch there, and you just slide that off. And so yeah, if you've got any questions on the flash hider, depending on what country you're in, I think the different sort of applies. I think if I'm from New Zealand, so that flash hider wouldn't have been glued on, but I know for America with the orange tips and whatnot, that the flash hiders probably will be glued on there. Easy fix to that though is probably hold it in some hot water, if that for about 10 minutes, and if that fails, then chuck it in some methylated spirits, which you can buy from any sort of hardware store, kind of depot-y place, and you just pour that on or soak it in it, and it should come right off. But make sure you do take out the Allen key out of the bottom of the flash hider first, because you'll probably ruin the threading if you try and screw it off with that still on. So yeah, that's my review of the G&G Gr4 G26. And yeah, thanks for watching. You got any further questions, hit me up in the comments below, and subscribe. Cheers.